Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel. Today I want to do another episode of Boat Talk. I'm going to talk about one of the unsung heroes in your boat, and whether you're in a kayak, a john boat, fully rigged bass boat, whatever you're doing, or just walking down the lake with a backpack, you want some good tools to make your time fishing a more hassle-free experience. I'm going to share with you some of the ones that I've carried in my boat for quite a while and some of the things that I'm moving towards as we go into 2024. And I feel like if you have the right tool, it just makes your whole experience and whatever it is that you're trying to do on the water more pleasurable. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I notice there's quite a few people that watch the videos but don't subscribe, so if you could do that, that'd be great. It really helps to promote the channel. It helps it to move it along, and that way other people can digest the content, and hopefully more people can get something out of it. I appreciate the community that's here. I love the comments, getting to hear from other guys what they do, and the fact that they're sharing that in a forum like this is really great. So I appreciate that. And if you like the content, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I've got a lot of different tools that I carry in my boat. I know that it's probably overkill. And when I say tools, I'm not talking about the one that I can use to turn a hex nut. I'm not talking about your sockets or your crescent wrench or anything for mechanical purposes. I'm talking about just the fishing tools. I've got a lot of things. One of the ones that I think are just so important, you've got to have a good set of pliers in your boat. And as you can see, these have been around for a while. I just got these at Cabela's, and there's nothing wrong with these. But they've seen the wear, the action, and so forth. They've been in a few boats as I've moved in and out of boats over the years. Great pair of tools, great pair of pliers there. But you got to have a set of pliers and diagonal cutters. And I moved to a nice large set of diagonal cutters because over the years, either myself or somebody else in the boat has hooked themselves. And generally what you want to do, specifically if it's a treble hook, you're going to want to cut the rest of it and get it away so that you can get like the crankbait away and just isolate the issue if you're hooked. And you need a pair of diagonals so that you can cut that away really quick. It'll cut right through some even heavy gauge wires. You can see these have seen a lot of action. The little plastic portions starting to slide down, but I really think that you need to have some pliers in the boat. And then when I go up north, I've actually got some longer needle nose as well, and those have worked well for getting around those toothy critters, your pike and your whatever like that, your muskie. There's several different types of split ring pliers. Try to show you what I got going on there. These split ring pliers like this. I've got another set that I got from Owner Hooks, and you need split ring pliers when you're changing out treble hooks and different things like that. And then I always like to have a pair of hemostats, and by having some hemostats in the boat, you can get in and do different things. I've used this for wrapping wire around my jigs, pulling new skirting material through my frogs. I mean, just a lot of different things that you can do with a nice pair of hemostats, needle nose hemostats. But as we go into 2024, I'm super blessed to be able to partner with Cuda. And Cuda makes, some high quality stuff. And it says right here, they're 3 times harder. The blades stay sharper longer. And I have a pair, they're actually in my truck, of a longer needle nose pliers that I've used from Cuda, and I got them from somebody somewhere. They gave them to me, and I really like them. They got into my tool bag in my truck, and really a good set of needle nose pliers is super valuable. Another thing that I generally carry is some sort of hook file, because a lot of times if you're fishing like a jig, you just can't change the hook out. So you got to know that you can sharpen that hook if you get hung up, or maybe you get a mudfish on there and he kind of curls the point, and so you got to be able to straighten it out and sharpen it up. So a good hook file is super important. one of the things that I'm probably most impressed with the whole Cuda brand is they've got these shears, these little scissors here. Really nice pair of shears, but you're gonna see just how amazing this is. This here is 30-pound braid, right? And if you have, well, let's just show you some. I've had some of these older cutters like this that were once great for cutting braid, and you know, they just aren't getting it done. I mean, I can still cut, but as you can see, I'm kind of struggling with it. Braid's hard to cut. So, you know, over the years, cutting through some heavier gauge fluorocarbon and some braid and everything like that, but just check out how amazing this is. I mean, just cutting right through it, no problem. I mean, just you need to cut that little piece of braid right there, and that's really awesome when you're trying to, you know, tighten up your knots and different things like that. You know, I like to get it nice and close. I mean, that is what that's how you know, that's the mark of some quality tools. And so I'm really looking forward to having those Cuda shears in my boat, so that you know, I like to throw a lot of braid. Cuda's also got an amazing pair of pliers for your split rings and stuff like that. Really looking forward to being able to use those, but I'm really outfitted. I've got everything that I'm gonna need to have in my boat. My little tracker aluminum boat, I'll put some of that in here. These are 8-inch snips. And man, I just love having a lot of tools in the boat. As you can see, some of the things that I've carried in my boat over the years, just necessary items that you're gonna wanna have in the boat. But make sure that if you're looking for a new set of tools, you know, that have just kind of been worn out, like mine, you can see the ones that I've got. So I'm looking forward to, you know, trading those out and running these new Cuda brand pliers and tools and scissors and different things like that. That's it for now, guys. Just a quick boat talk video talking about tools. One of those heroes in the boat that really we use day to day and almost probably hour by hour, that really nobody talks about. A good set of tools is super important to a stress-free and hassle-free day on the water. Make your experience just all the more fun. So thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, and until next time, good fishing.